To take a short break from streaming, but today I'm in the mood. I have a lot of free time, so I am going to go ahead and continue, and I'm pretty sure we're going to face Wild Hunt today, so that should be something to look forward to. But anyway, moving forward.
Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avallac'h, too, began to lay plans of his own. The elven sage decided to erode the King of the Hunt's support in his own realm. With Geralt in tow, he ventured through other worlds to the city of Tir na There they found Eredin's viceroy, Gels. Gels had been a loyal subject of the Alder Folk's previous king. When he learned Eredin was a regicide, he agreed to help defeat the usurper.
Alright, so I was actually in the middle of a quest here. I just didn't track it, but this is one of my favorite quests in Skellige.
Come on now.
I'm like far above the level for this quest, but oh well. Let me just test my mic real quick. Testing 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're good, guys. We are good. Okay, so I need to go and explore.
Not much left. Beast must have dragged the shredded body to the woods.
Right. So yesterday Sony actually released a super sample mode for the PS4 Pro, and you won't really see it on this game because this game's already super sampled because CD Projekt released a 4K patch, but I tried it with other games like Assassin's Creed Black Flag and Watch Dogs. Games that are pretty much just set on 1080p, and it looks phenomenal. Like, there is a major difference. I was very impressed with that update. Okay, so I need to explore this cave right now. I am so lost. Okay, so there's something up here. You know what, I get the feeling I'm supposed to go underground, and why is there a bandit just chilling here? Okay,
shut up.
I'll go for the rest of them. Clean cut through the elbow. Or the shoulder. Alright, here's the cave, finally. If I can actually get in it, what gives? What is the deal with CD Projekt? I'm just kidding, this is actually my fault. Alright, so it obviously has to be up here. I'm just not looking in the right places. Dude. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna see if there's a trail I can follow. Oh wait, the cave entrance is right. Oh my god. Fail. Epic fail. Alright. after 2 hours of exploring. Geralt finally found the cave. You know what, I'm just gonna run through this. Are you serious? So if this isn't the cave... Oh, okay, this is the cave. What the fuck? I'm very confused. Oh, okay, I went the wrong way. There was 2 paths.
Seems the Neckers have developed an immunity to the toxin. Now the poison protects their nest. Clever. Finally, the main nest.
Yeah, I should have done this quest earlier. I'm like too overpowered to be here.
Guess I got company.
What the hell? Was I just like cutting air? Are you serious? Okay, where's that wrong thing? Oh, you fucking...
Show me where you're at.
Alright. Before I move forward, I want to collect all these mutagens. I really need them. Welcome, new viewer. Okay, I should be pretty much ready. Alright, I'm doing this. Alright, so this wasn't the quest that I was looking for, so... Or maybe it is, I'm not too sure, but I was thinking this was... No, okay, so this isn't the werewolf quest. Which sucks. It sucks really bad. Alright. So, should I go? I guess I really have no choice. I do have to go this way. I'm just gonna run through these. Okay. Where's my trusty steed? There she is.
Run, Roach.
Okay, so this wasn't the quest I was looking for, but I'm gonna find that quest. Oh my gosh.
So will you help then?
Killed the beast that was troubling you.
Merciful Freya. Horson's finally dead. Now, tell us, was it a tough fight? Got any wounds need dressing?
No, I'll be all right.
Ah, nothing new to the likes of you. Hard work, what you're in. All right, your reward. This here's for you.
Thanks. So long.
Alright. So, let me see. I could move on with the main story, but do I want to? At least right now. I think I should collect more contracts. I'm gonna collect more contracts.
Thanks be your Freya for sending
It's
such
raining. Put on your tunic.
Okay. There's the race, and then there's more Bard, which... Did I do the more Bard quest? I don't think I did. Wait, I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did do the more Bard quest. I think it's under secondary, though. Yeah, I totally did it. Let's see... What quest? Oh no, that's the race. Okay, so it can't be this island that I do that quest on. There is a certain island on Skellige. Might be here, actually. We'll find out.
Magic. A place of power.
Okay, I was actually here. Okay, I know where I am, but this is actually a very inconvenient spawn point. Like, very inconvenient. There's the abandoned village, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and go here. Because I don't feel like going down that mountain. I'm gonna let my buddies at Discord know that I am actually streaming. Right. Shows one of my buddies is online. He should be stopping in at any point, maybe. But,
Come on!
I need to go to this village. And it's an abandoned village.
Come on, Roach.
Alright, that quest has to be on the main island, but I was pretty sure it was on the island that I was on earlier. You know what? Screw it. I'm going with the main storyline. I ain't got time for this. Okay, so actually, let me open up final preparations. There we go. Going back to Velen.
Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avalach, too, began to lay plans of his own. The elven sage decided to erode the King of the Hunt's support in his own realm. With Geralt in tow, he ventured through other worlds to the city of Tirnalia. There they found Eredin's viceroy, Gels. Gels had been a loyal subject of the Alder Folk's previous king. When he learned Eredin was a regicide, he agreed to help defeat the usurper.
Okay. So you know what? I think I'm going to switch into my Earthsign armor. Remember, I was trying to craft a sword. Oh, you know what? I need to make, might as well do it before I start. I need to actually create, whatchamacallit, that one alcohol to use to make armor. And I can't think of the name of it, but it's my alchemy thing. White gold, there we go. So, I know where to get those two. I need to go to Oxen for it.
Hey, right.
Oh!
Actually, no. I don't need to go to Oxen for it. Actually, yeah, I do. I need to go to the bar. Alright.
It's hard to believe when I could have been much. Such a nice woman. Has she got a black cat? She
No bread, no coin, all is shat.
Welcome, new viewers.
Oh, I remember you. What'll it be?
Alright, so I don't want to play Gwen.
Mind if I have a look?
I need to make that alcohol. I'm not going to worry about these cards because I'm so far behind on Gwen on this account that it doesn't matter. I'm mainly just playing for the story and the side quests. But okay, I got that, and then okay, those are the only two I needed.
So long.
I'm just looking freak.
No bread, no coin, halt!
Oh, okay, this is gonna be interesting.
Where you think you're going, mucker?
Why do you even care?
You're in the military operations zone, and our job's to collect the war tax.
Look more like you're collecting for a round of vodka to me.
I wonder I do. Will you be that cheeky when we accuse you of spying? Now shut your trap and pay.
Not about to give you a copper.
Told you he was a spy. We're gonna arrest you in the name of good King Radovid.
You can always try.
What's going on here?
Extortion.
Reporting the capture of a suspicious individual, sir. A spy.
A witcher'd make as good a spy as you'd make a chaperone. I catch you extorting coin again.
Told you,
go
extortion.
Straight to the front. The Eastern Front. And you, Witcher, Best give these parts a wide berth.
Thanks. Farewell.
Alright.
I feel like puking after that swill of the cat.
Punk me out of my gold. Okay. So now that I have that, I need to go to that swordsmith. Well, I'll make the white gold, but I'm gonna go to the swordsmith first. I'll do it on my way there. Alright. So, I'm gonna make the white gold real quick, which is here. Some random number just called my phone. 714, I'm not answering. Alright.
Ah! Looky! It's a fancy pack!
Greetings, Ipierre.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
Listen, would you craft something for me?
Okay, and I should be able to upgrade, not the crossbow, but... And they left a voicemail. Alright, so, okay, so I got the, silver, so it has to be the, steel. Yeah, it has to be steel. Because I know I upgraded one of them. Okay, so earth sign. Oh wait, is it? Hold on, let me take a look real quick.
So...
Alright, so I have... Superior... Oh, okay, that's feline. I don't want that. Earth sign superior. And then enhanced. Oh, okay, so I made a mistake. Welcome new viewers. Superior, enhanced. Okay, so I need to make one of them superior.
Greetings.
Listen,
And it's not feline. Okay, so this is the sword here, and I need albedo. That's what it was. Okay.
so long.
Let me see something real quick. So that's what I need the white gold for. Okay, so I have the white gold, and then the only thing I need for albedo is mistletoe. Okay. So I need to go to an herbalist real quick. Is there one in this city actually? Because mistletoe is pretty common, so I'd rather not fast travel to another city. Which I'm going to have to do anyway. Because I can't see one on my map. I forgot what the herbalist shop is.
Perhaps the Skelligers will calm down.
Hey, Jackie, you're the oldest. Tell us.
Once I grab this last ingredient and make that sword, I am moving forward with the story. So I think Yennefer is the last quest I have until I face, or I go to Skellige to start facing Wild Hunt. Alright, so I'm gonna go to this herbalist real quick. and buy a shitload of mistletoe, because I have none.
Hey there.
Alright.
Let me have a look.
Okay, so mistletoe's right here, and they only have 2, but I'm gonna see what else I can buy, because I need to stock up on this stuff. Could always use spirit. I think I have a few potions I need to make with this. Calcium, quicksilver. No saltpeter though. Alright. Now I can get that new sword made. And I'll upgrade these real quick. Enhanced Thunderbolt. What do I need? All I need is alcoholist. I'm gonna make that. And enhanced swallow alcoholist. I don't think I can buy the. Oh yeah, he has 2. Perfect. That is great. Because that's all I need. Okay, so enhanced thunderbolts. And oh, you know, I should make enhanced tawny oil. I need arachnus venom though. I'll come back for that. I'll definitely make that before I start Hearts of Stone, but I don't need it for the main game.
So long.
Alright. Go back here real quick. Well, actually, I think this is closer. Like, just by a little bit.
Choked to death on 3 pounds of stew. We'll have order at last! Long live Radovid! Hail the Mate Hunter!
What grace, what style!
What do you seek, Aviator?
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt.
Alright. Making the sword. And here we go. Ursine Silver Superior. Alright, now we can go on with the main story.
So long.
Just make sure I have everything equipped. Yep, Ursine crossbow. If you have all Ursine armor, weapons, and crossbow, you actually get a overall armor bonus. So that goes with any other armor too. If you have feline and you have all feline weapons and armor and crossbows, you and they're all equipped, you get an overall armor bonus. So just a good tip. I'll shut up now.
Buy you a drink?
I'm afraid the dishwater's as good as it gets in this establishment. Imlerith, was that your idea or Ciri's?
Mine.
Lying didn't always come so easily to you.
If you intend to...
I was about to say, it's nice that you protect her. And you did the right thing to go with her.
I thought you'd be angry.
Angry? Why? Because you supported Ciri in her decision? Or because you fought by her side and won?
What if we'd lost?
We wouldn't be having this conversation. And the female part of the continent's population would be drowning in tears. You won. No point bothering with what-ifs.
Talk to Triss. Reconvening the lodge? It's not going so well.
Dangerous times, especially for sorceresses. Each thinks 5 times before sticking her neck out, and I can't blame them.
Charming place. Why are you here?
You'll find out soon. In the meantime, tell me about Philippa.
Triss and I found her and freed her. It turned out Dijkstra had her, but the situation's under control.
That's a relief.
So, gonna tell me why you're here?
I was able to establish Margarita's whereabouts, the prison in Oxenfurt. I also learned the identity of the man who escaped from there. He should arrive shortly.
What do you know about this fugitive?
I know he's the only one ever to escape from Daerad. Every guardsman in the city now seeks him.
Sure he can be trusted?
We'll soon find out. He just walked in. Abbe Faria?
Who's asking?
We'd like to talk.
Damn.
Best run and get him.
My, what a freak.
It's been wilder by the day.
Stay out of my way.
This guy hauls ass. Got him now.
Thought you'd agreed to meet.
I said I'd found him, not that I'd spoken to him.
What do you want from me? Let me be.
Calm down, we just want to chat.
And then stick a shiv between my ribs. Leave me in the gutter.
Look at us. Do we look like bandits to you?
No, not really.
I'm glad you agree. Besides, you'd be worthless to us dead.
So you shan't hurt me?
No. You're gonna tell us your story, then be on your way.
Oh, so be it. But we really ought to go back to Kate's. It's unwise to linger in the street.
Drink up. It'll help.
Thanks. What do you want?
To get into Daerad.
Find a hunter. Tell them you practice magic. They'll lock you up lickety-split.
We need to get in without anyone noticing. Tell us how you escaped, then get on with your life. They say no one gets out of Daerad alive.
Aye, so they say. My thought? Why not try it dead?
But they burn the corpses.
They didn't start burning them until they learned an old fellow like myself had escaped. Before, they dropped the stiffs into a great pit. The pit's connected to the sewers, and the sewers empty into the river. And once you reach the river, you're as as free as a fish.
So you played dead? No one caught on?
As a youth, I'd apprenticed with an apothecary in Silverton. Learned a thing or two about herbs. Sleeping mushrooms grew on the walls of my cell. And I found belladonna in the prison yard. Just had to mash them together and eat the pulp an hour before evening rounds.
You might have lost your life.
I prefer to die on my own terms, were that to be my fate.
They say Dayrod's better guarded than the keep at Vicovaro.
They choose the guards from among witch hunters. The worst dregs, rabid fanatics. If you only knew what they do to folk. Torture every day. The wheel, the rack. We only knew peace on holidays, when they'd drink themselves blind.
They're allowed to drink on duty?
Not officially, but you know how it is.
So theoretically, we could get in the way you got out.
Assuming we don't mind the company of decomposing corpses.
And assuming you can squeeze through the grate. They barred the outlet to the river after I escaped.
Huh. Explosives could take care of that.
For half the city to hear us? I've a better plan. Oxenfurt was built on elven ruins.
Which have to connect to the sewers somewhere. If we can find a way into the ruins.
We'll get into the prison.
See? Wasn't so hard.
One last bit of advice. Find a new tavern. Everyone here knows you.
Thank you. Whatever your plans, I hope they work out.
So do we. So long. What now?
What our friend said about the guards was interesting.
Drinking on duty? Zoltan could make sure they have plenty of hooch.
Good idea. I'll search for the entrance to the ruins. Let's meet on the Oxenfurt Bridge.
Yennefer, you're in the way. Let's go see our midget friend.
Fine kettle of fish.
Zoltan? They're holding Margarita at Dayrod. Got a plan to break her out, but we need your help.
What should I do?
Load a wagon with as much Mahakaman as you can find and drive it to Oxenfurt. Yennefer will give the signal. You'll drive through the gates and treat the guards.
Oh, these are terrible times. Since the mages left town, the hunters have taken to harassing non-humans. A dwarf lingering around the prison gates only stands to attract attention.
Right. Didn't think of that. I'll go straight to Yen in that case. She went to find a way into the ruins beneath the city. Nice talking to you, Zoltan. See you later.
Okay, let's get out of here.
What's the rush?
Go to Oxenfurt.
Witches, good folk, are like necrophages. Vile in appearance and breathing.
Got anything for an aching belly? Stabbing pain here. Look how it spreads you.
Find a way in?
Several. Nearest is through a well not far from here. Did you arrange any help?
We'll manage on our own.
Shall we begin?
Let's do this. Sure the guards don't know about the passage through the ruins? Haven't planted sentries there?
They haven't.
How can you be sure?
Novigrad's hierarchs have taken great care to eradicate any and all memories of the city's elven roots. Even if anyone remembers the ruins are there, they have no recollection of how far and where they extend. And I'm absolutely certain no one's thought to place sentries there.
Hope you're right.
Here we are.
This is it? Boulder was plugging the well until recently.
Due to an edict Hemmelfart issued some years ago. But I managed to find two brawny and obliging passers-by who agreed to remove the impediment. For a modest fee, naturally. Here.
What is this?
Use it once you find Rita. I'll be able to pinpoint your location.
Not coming?
Mucking through ruins and sewers? I'd rather leave it to the expert.
Meaning you'd rather waltz in once the hard work's done. Wet clothes. No joy.
Kill this thing real quick.
Locked tight. Won't budge. Gotta be a lever around here somewhere.
Oh wait, was that it?
Tomb Raider. Seems this one liked elven stuff.
Never have the red mutagens. They're too much to ask for. Oh wait, what was that?
This'll come in handy.
Cool.
That ought to do it. Wall looks brittle. Reeks in here.
What is this?
Margarita.
Who's that? Geralt. God, I'm hallucinating.
Getting you out of here.
It's pointless. We'll never open it without the key. The warden keeps them with him at all times. His room is upstairs.
Be right back.
Alright, it's about to be war.
Raise the barricades! Archers on the roof! All others to their stations!
I'm actually gonna use some potions. Stupid archer. Alright, I'm doing this again. It could be worse. At least it's not Dark Souls. Like, this is on Deathmarch, but it is by no means as difficult as Dark Souls. Okay, so we got this point. I'm gonna get those archers real quick.
All others to their stations!
Oh, I guess not. Oh shit. Oh, you fucker. I'm getting this archer. Fuck this guy. Why does everybody feel like they need to call me right now? I'm about to, like, put my phone on vibrate. like they don't call me when I'm busy the rest of the week. Or when I'm free the rest of the week. Alright, I'm put my phone on vibrate. There we go.
I will kill you.
Come closer.
Oh wow, I just did a double parry. That was pretty cool. Oh, nice try. Oh shit. Alright, I need to get out of this area. This is how you get pinched. Where are these guys like coming from? That's the thing. It's like they're just appearing out of nowhere. Alright, that should be it. And one of these guys is the warden. Oh, there he is. He came out of nowhere too. Because you see in real life, we just pop in. Alright. I have so many swords, I don't want to overload my inventory. I'm going to sell them all later, but I don't need to collect theirs.
What are you doing?
Yen insisted on coming.
Rita, what have they done? When I get my hands on those whoresons.
I'll gladly help, if I live to see it.
I must take her from here, immediately. I can't pass through the portal with you both. You'll need to get out on your own.
Don't like portals anyway. Go.
Alright. Before I go out there. Okay, I can't meditate just yet. I'll do it after. Actually, you know, I can walk through because I'm just a witcher passing on through.
Stay out of my way.
I had no business there. Got a whole army. Hey, what's up, Brazil? Good to see you, man. Just doing some Witcher quests. I took a week-long, or almost a week-long break from streaming. Decided to get back into the swing of it. Alright, actually before I continue on, there is the, I'm killing Radovid. Thanks man, it's good to be back. It's been so long. Yeah, I've just been relaxing all week and playing other games. I was playing Assassin's Creed Origins a lot. They just gave us like a New Game Plus mode and a new quest, which I haven't played yet, but they're trying to be like CD Projekt, so I can respect that. Oh my gosh, why does everyone need to call me right now? I'm putting my phone on airplane mode. This shit's driving me crazy. You know, I can agree with that. I mean, if you're having a lot of sex, that is. You know what else can be better than sex, though? Steak. And that is very... I'm willing to argue that. What have you been up to this past week? Same old? I haven't heard from Rockstar yet. Well, except for him posting in the group a few times.
Didn't look like rain.
Ooh! Don't touch. What's left to think about? Shackle the horse. He was out to murder me. Liar.
I'll do the side quest later.
Who's there? Witcher Geralt. Get in here. Boss awaits upstairs. You bloody tell us what this is about.
Just as soon as Geralt arrives. Should he? You won't, Barrett. Witcher, at last. Now, we're all present.
Run up the fucking creek. Why have you summoned us? Radovid's on his ship. We'll not get to him there, I've told you.
Stop it! I've an idea how to draw him onto dry land. But all in due course. Let's start by confessing our sins. I let Philippa Eilhart in on our plan. Mea culpa.
Bravo. Bloody bravo.
Now, it's not a disaster. The Lady Sorceress is highly unlikely to warn the brat. What's more, she's willing to help us kill him. Naturally, it's nothing I'll ever agree to. But Phil, she's inspired me. Call her my muse.
Inspired you to do what?
Patience. We've yet to get to the substance of the matter. Geralt, do I recall correctly that Radovid's hired you to find Philippa?
You're nosy. Starting to piss me off, you know?
I know. Forgive me. It comes with the job.
No, you're not a spy anymore. Remember? Chose the life of a criminal.
No, that choice was made for me. Philippa forced me to flee Redania. Radovid prevented me from returning.
Extra infernally sad story. Really fucking tugs at the heartstrings. You mind getting back to the matter at hand?
Yes, right. Geralt, be so kind as to answer the question. He give you the contract or not?
Only thing I've found is her
Okay,
hideout.
your fourth comment didn't appear.
What's your point?
We can use Philippa without involving her, provided you help. Radovid expects you to report
there we go.
him, bring him information about her. All you need to do is mention her name, intimate that you've a lead, you're on her trail.
Oh, he'll
Is
swallow
Rockstar
that.
here?
Hook, line, sinker,
There's
and
like
a good
5
bit of the
comments,
rod
but I only
as
see
well.
4 out of the 5. And he's notorious for hiding his comments.
Let's say Radovid bites, believes me, and none of that's a given. What then?
You'll tell him you found Philippa's hideout. Somewhere where we can easily set a trap and ambush. Suggestions?
Bridge to Temple Isle. Built up both sides. Lots of
Oh,
nooks,
that was
gates.
weird.
Easy to block
Yeah,
off
for a minute it
the
showed
rest
there
of
was
the
like
city.
5 comments, but I only
Good
saw
idea.
4.
I'll divide my men, post half
Probably
on
just
one
some
end,
YouTube
other half
glitch.
on the other by the gate. And in the middle, Vess, with a well-oiled crossbow.
You see, Geralt, all we ask is that you invite Radovid out for a stroll.
What do you want me to
bring him the
surprise you
bridge.
with?
We'll take care of the rest. So what'll it be?
I'm in. But once it's done, what then? There'll be an uproar in the city. Panic, maybe. Need a place where we can wait it out.
Wow, it says I've been streaming an hour already, which is
Remember
crazy
Madame
because it doesn't feel like it's been an hour.
Now, not a soul looks in there.
I feel like I've been streaming for like 20 minutes.
Await us? Unwilling to risk your own necks?
Not the point. Dijkstra and I have many cocksucking virtues, but
I'm killing
fighting
Dijkstra.
is just not
The only
one.
reason is, don't get me wrong, his enlightened rule is actually pretty damn awesome, but at the same time, Roach and Vess always had my back, so I kinda
do what I can.
Morally feel wrong for killing them,
Just round the
or
corner,
letting them get
north of
killed.
Brad's Court. And for your sake, I hope he's in a
And
good
I
mood
honestly don't
looking
mind the free Temeria, well, under Nilfgaard's order, or under Nilfgaard's rule, but
Won't they bloody congregate when they see the fighting?
If they're paid a tidy sum.
it's a positive ending. Like, everyone's free. The only downside is Dijkstra's dead, but he's kind of an asshole anyway. What ending do you normally go with?
What the hell are you doing here?
Geralt, don't ask questions you know the answers to. It makes you look stupid. Eavesdropping on your conversation, naturally, with a good deal of interest and a measure of wonder.
Mind telling me what you found puzzling?
Your naivety. Do you honestly believe Radovid will fall for such a crude ruse?
Radovid's lost his mind. Doesn't think rationally anymore. That's why.
Oh, you only played it
May very
once?
well choose to
Oh,
torture
I thought you played it a
even if
couple
you brought me
times.
to him in chains, just because.
Yeah, if you don't do this quest, obviously, the ending is Radovid's ending.
Not at all.
Oh, Dijkstra
It's because
became
I think
king.
it vital
Oh, okay, so you
Radovid
went...
die.
That's not a bad ending. At
You
least you
don't
didn't let
want
Radovid rule, because that's just...
But I shall do what I
That's
can to make
evil.
certain you don't fuck it up. Here, take this.
I've done it once just to see what it was like.
Redanian eagle etched in the ruby.
It belongs
Something
to Vizir,
ends up happening with the
Radovid's father.
herbalist at the
Hand
beginning
him that, and
in
he may believe
White
you
Orchard. I won't say what,
He
but
might even choose to trust you.
it was because of Radovid.
What's the catch?
There is none.
Philippa, I know you too damn well. Always got a plan. Always got at least 2 irons in the fire.
This time I shall be content with one. Radovid's head planted at its end. Good luck, Geralt. You'll need it.
The reason I got the Radovid ending is because I didn't know that when you do that quest where you and Triss have to go rescue Philippa underground at Dijkstra's cavern, or his bathhouse thing, Dijkstra was like in my way, so I broke his leg, and I didn't know that would, or at the time I didn't think it through that would affect the assassinating Radovid quest. So that's how I ended up with that ending at that time.
Why'd your hair go white?
Strength's gone.
It was my first time playing, actually. I had like a love-hate relationship with Dijkstra.
Watch yourself. Hunters on the step. Everyone says.
At that moment, he pissed me off, so I was like, I'm breaking your leg.
The thinking customer will see right away up the best deals this summer.
Hey, Whiting. Why'd your hair go white? Typical.
So did you ever watch the story for Kingdom Hearts? Or any of the cutscenes for Kingdom Hearts? I'm actually playing Birth by Sleep again on my PSP.
Witcher Geralt, what do you want?
An audience. Got new information about...
Yeah, it's pretty good. If you get into it,
I'll need your weapons.
I would just recommend starting with one, or you can look up the order online, but just watch all the cutscenes
Your Majesty.
For each game in order.
With news of Philippa
It'll blow your mind. There's some... It's a heavy plot.
I hope you brought something better than magic crystals.
Very heavy plot.
I know where she is.
Perhaps. Or perhaps you seek to trick me, like the others.
Hey, what's up, Django? Nope, you cannot. I was actually gone for a week, man.
You see,
but I am back, and I am happy to be playing this game again, because I missed it.
Bring information about Isleheart. There's no shortage of the greedy and the stupid, so a queue quickly formed.
Have you been playing Witcher lately?
The first aboard was a hunter. Brought me a dead owl with no eyes. He thought I'd believe it, showering with gold. I had him blinded, then thrown overboard with a stone tied round his neck. The second was the postmaster from Oxenfurt. Claimed to have a letter she'd penned. It was forged, of course. I had his fingers cut off. He'll never write again. Oh, and I took his tongue. The spoken lie is just as reprehensible. Needless to say, the rest of the queue dispersed quickly.
I'm a professional. Got a reputation to uphold. Be stupid of me to come to you empty-handed.
My father's ring. Philippa used it to stamp her decrees, then distribute them as the word of the king. Where is she?
Under your nose, sire. In Novigrad. In a house on the bridge leading to Temple Isle.
Why haven't you brought her to me?
Gotta capture someone to take them anywhere. All I did was track her down, then stole this ring as proof that I had.
Oh yeah, I agree, Raziel.
No.
He must be a hit at the parties.
Yourself, with your own hands. I know this.
He definitely has a lot of character.
You shall come with me. Hubrecht.
A lot.
Gather the men.
Of character.
How many, sire?
All of them.
Always play Witcher when there is nothing to play. There is always Witcher. That's pretty much me. When I'm bored of any other game, this is like my go-to. Like, okay, I know I'm gonna have fun with this game, but for the past week, I haven't been streaming because I've been playing Assassin's Creed Origins.
Like I said,
and Black Flag.
Closer to the other end.
Close off this end. We need no guests, no innocent bystanders, or witnesses. Damian, Duke, Egbert, Freak, Caspar. You shall stay here, secure the rear, and kill the Witcher.
You're getting all the books? I want to get the books because of this game.
This how you reward those who serve you?
It is how I punish those who irritate me. You know too much.
But yeah, I want to get every single book, and obviously in chronological order.
Your arrogance and annoyance. I've had men killed for less. Follow me.
Once I read all the books, I want to play all the games and pick up all the references that came from the books.
Any last words?
Free the Witcher, then Radovid.
That's right. Yeah, I read an article about that, Razil. He said he hated it because he hates the game because he thinks that it's stealing credit from his books. And he claims that the reason The Witcher 3 was so big was because of his books, which is partially true, but at the same time, the reason Witcher 3 was so big is because it's a good fucking game. But, yeah, I know he's salty as all hell. I do want to read his stories, though. $66 for all 8? Do you have the website for that? I'm not going to get it anytime soon, but for future reference, I want to definitely check that out.
Come on.
Yeah, I say with that writer, his books definitely helped create the foundation for an amazing game, but yeah, I know he was pissed off. Yeah. Witch Hunter is like ridiculously overpowered. Every time I try to attack him, he doesn't get in the way. Alright, hold up. I'm using Ard. Oh, these Witch Hunters aren't even taking damage. See that. I'm just gonna go to the end. Alright, I'm here. I'm about to get jumped, so I need to be careful. Oh. It's getting serious. It's that dude with the sledgehammer too. Archer over here just camping. Alright, there we go. Hey, what's up, Rockstar? Been drinking a lot lately, actually. Nah, it's good. I got drunk last week. Or last weekend. I was wondering when you were gonna show up. That drum. Damn. Okay, is there someone shooting me with there? Finally.
Open up! I command
What you drink?
to open the door.
You needed merely to ask.
Were you trolling people on their live streams too?
That settles the score. And that was from the heart.
I don't think they hate you because you
Forgive
drink.
me.
I think they just hate you because you're a
I could not deny
troll.
myself the pleasure.
How did she... Where? Why? How the fuck?
Eavesdropped on us, back at the warehouse.
What? And you didn't think it worth mentioning?
Lads, the time to discuss this is later. Radovid is
I'm
dead.
more or less the same
The matter's
person
not
when I'm
worth
drunk,
his
unless
hand.
it's tequila,
Mission
then I just get
accomplished.
blackout
Now let's get the
drunk.
hell away.
That's why I
Place will
mess
be
with
thick
tequila,
with
but
Redanians in minutes.
I'm pretty much the
Let's go.
same person, just a little more open, and I'll crack a lot more jokes. But at the same time, I don't drink a lot, so... Yeah, dude, I get super blackout drunk off tequila. Like, I mean, if I have a proper amount, like maybe, what, 3 or 4 shots, I'll be alright. But if I'm trying to get wasted off tequila, it's just not good. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm a pretty nice drunk. I'm pretty much the way I am sober, but I'm outgoing. I do try to keep the peace above all else.
Well,
Like, if people are fighting when they're drunk, I'm usually the guy that's like, alright, everybody, let's chill, we're all drinking. Let's remember that this isn't going to matter in the morning.
More on that later. First, a stiff drink and a toast. The North. Temeria.
Temeria!
bloody Temeria.
She is at work. She is currently working.
Temeria.
She might be on later, maybe. I'm not too sure. I know she works until 6, so...
No.
2.5 more hours.
The war just ended.
My time.
How's that? There's something I don't know about?
I'd say so. You see?
What have you been up to, Rockstar, besides drinking? Obviously, as you know, I took like a week break from streaming.
Truce whose wording we agreed with Dijkstra.
I was playing a lot of
So
Assassin's
back there
Creed
in Velen,
Origins.
When the trolls nabbed you?
And Black
Yes,
Flag.
I was returning from the last round of talks. Amir will keep Edion and Lyria, but in exchange for Radovid's head and a stop to guerrilla activities, he will withdraw from Temeria.
Which will become the Empire's vassal state.
Shoot, Persona 5 must be a long game. I kind of want to get it. I was looking at a review for it.
The silver lilies will bloom.
It looks like a fun game. I mean, I've never played the others, but I know it's, you don't have to play the others.
But I'm not. So all I'll say is there was no other fucking way.
Want the whole truth.
Haven't told me the whole truth.
You're right on that account. We know you're bloody allergic to politics.
Really? I didn't know it was a PlayStation exclusive.
If it were done when 'tis
100 hours? That's good, honestly. I'm sold on that. I say anything above at least 60 hours is worth spending full price. Depending on what it is. If it's like repetitive and boring, then
Scene 7. Always wanted to play that. Never cast as anything but a halberdier. Geralt, what Tala told you, put it out of your mind. There will be no truce with Nilfgaard. Redania, under my enlightened rule, will fight on until it wins. And when it does, it will unite all the North, including Temeria.
What? How? This is not what we planned and agreed.
Really, I gotta look that up real quick.
Instead, we insisted on one realm's questionable sovereignty.
Poland.
And to recover it, we gave Emir virtually all the North's other kingdoms. It was not a wise arrangement. So, no deal.
Wow, it is. It really is. That is crazy.
I will not allow this.
Actually, you, Roach,
I did not know that.
should be the first to understand I've no choice.
Why the hell would I understand?
Because you, too, are a patriot.
What? You're fighting Actually, I like that concept.
Geralt, this doesn't concern you. You may go. Fare thee well on your path, or whatnot.
I mean, I can't say I played a game like that, but, Alright, yeah, we're killing Dijkstra, but,
Oh, hard luck. Then you'll die with them.
It does sound like a good plot.
Giving me no choice.
Dijkstra finally gets down here. I like how he's like crippled, yet he like can get down with that leg. Yep, there's two worlds. The real world and the metaverse where people's energy is manifest and you fight them.
Me sideways.
Wow, I'm interested in that. I do like turn-based games too.
close.
I actually
Very close.
It's hardly
I've been playing Final Fantasy XII
the envoy
for the
due to meet the
PS2.
Nilfgaardians tomorrow.
Except that
No doubt
one's not really
Dijkstra ordered him
turn-based,
killed.
or it's
We'll need to protect him.
it's a different type of combat altogether. It's very
Sorry,
unique, but
you're on your own.
You've had your fill of
I like
politics,
turn-based games.
I understand. Once it's over, come to Vizima. You'll be received with honors. Farewell, Wolf.
yesterday we just I like the old school turn-based like Final Fantasy or Chrono. I haven't played Chrono, but I want to play Final Fantasy VII, which I'm going to get on my PSP. I'm going to emulate it, but I haven't played that game sadly, and I know that's like apparently the best Final Fantasy game ever, according to the fan base. If you do performance, shoot, in the future, if I get it, I will do it. Because I'm intrigued by the story, and then about 100 hours of gameplay, that works for me. I just don't like spending full price on games if I'm only going to get like 30 or 40 hours out of it. I usually wait. Like Batman Arkham Knight, I got for 20 bucks. I wasn't going to get that at full price. Because I knew there was only like 14 hours of story and maybe like 6 or 7 hours of side quest. Yeah, dude, that's on the list. I'll keep that one in mind for the future. And I'll do it like before I actually play the game. Like I'll play it my first time playing it, I'll do it on the stream.
Geralt.
What is it?
Nothing just yet, but something's afoot. Philippa and Margarita want to speak to me.
They say about what?
No, but I have my suspicions. I bet they have plans for me.
I know.
And they're deigning to
We
inform
really
me of
are.
them.
Sometimes, I mean, I think about that sometimes. We take it for granted.
Not a conversation you're likely to
with
avoid.
games. Because back in the day, you really didn't get much.
They'll weigh their words more carefully with you there.
Wouldn't be so sure. But two heads are better than one. Let's get this over with.
Hey, to be fair, it's 70 hours, but the 100 hours sold me even more on the deal.
To you, not to Geralt.
Geralt stays.
But yeah, if you look back in the 80s or 70s when they were playing Pong, they had to pay full price for that. And we're over here getting like
So long as he does not
super long detailed games with like immersive graphics and shit.
Think of me as part of the decor.
The Lodge once had great plans for you. Important plans. Surely you remember. You were to complete your studies and become one of us. Unfortunately, that did not come to pass. We intend to revive the Lodge, and we renew
Hocus
our offer.
Pocus.
You must join
I haven't
us.
heard of that. Is that
As
like...
before, I'm to marry some prince.
Is that based off of that movie,
You're a child
Hocus
then.
Pocus?
And
I think
we
it's... Yeah, is that based
misjudged
off the
the
movie Hocus Pocus? That, like, Halloween movie?
This time we offer you a partnership.
No equality in
I
the
appreciate sure we were going
That's
to see
garbage.
Same,
Some have always
same
taken the
Django.
reins, while others politely nodded.
A wise and
At least I'm
capable
really
sorceress
hoping
finds the
so.
way.
I don't want to see
Position
another
of
trailer. I
grace.
want to see actual gameplay for
Yours should be
Cyberpunk.
supreme. You deserve to lead.
I would just be upset if they're like, yeah,
Realize, please, that you
Cyberpunk
will make
2077 is
great
going to be released for
Work
next-gen
with us and you
consoles
shall
because it's
achieve
so amazing. I mean,
Just as soon as we teach
it'd be
you
a
to
good
control
and a
it.
bad thing, I guess, but the
Channel.
bad thing is I
I
have to
have
upgrade.
Avalok for that.
At that point, I just get a PC.
You allow this? Do you truly believe his intentions are pure?
I don't trust him, I don't trust you. But that doesn't matter. Ciri decides.
Sages invariably have hidden agendas.
Hocus pocus. I'm just going to look up the game real
Part of
quick.
their constitution. You're a tool in his hands, even if you don't see it.
Oh wow,
We will
it
assure
is a
you
side
knowledge
scroller.
and protection.
It looks pretty
But
cool
you shall
though.
be your own rudder, captain, and ship. And unlike Avalok, we can promise you this.
We don't expect you to commit now. Think it over.
It has like a,
what you
I like
feel.
the vibe to it.
We will speak when you're ready.
If that is all.
Very interesting concept work for its
We
time.
need to go to Skellige, find the Sunstone. Avalok awaits down at the port.
Like mushrooms and pyramids and shit.
So? I don't know. Don't really want to talk about it. I'm going for a walk.
I haven't heard of Golden Sun. I'd say for me in the 90s, before I played Ocarina of Time, that is, my favorite game to play was the Sonic the Hedgehog games. I started with 2, played 3, and then I eventually played 1. Nobody I knew had 1, so yeah, it was the Sonic games. Wait, did they say that, Django? Do you have a source for that? Because I'm not. If so, I want to know about this.
How much for the
Did they at least say, if it is confirmed, did they say it's going to be a prequel? I'm pretty sure it's not going to have Geralt because he says in this game that he's pretty much done, or at least it's referenced that he's done at the end of Blood and Wine. You know what game was lit? Gauntlet Legends. That was like the shit. Oh man, 5 years away. Yeah, we're not going to see it on this console generation. I mean, if we do, it's going to be. It might be like Skyrim, where it's going to be buggy as hell. Hopefully they change the engine though. If it takes 5 years and they have like a new engine, I'm all for it.
Ciri from the Wild Hunt, and the Emperor will grant you amnesty. I hope we can
It's with Fallout 4. That game's definitely showed its age, and
That I don't
that was
know,
because they were using an
but
older
I shall
engine.
take it up with him.
You barely said hello and you're already
Yeah, I could see
plotting
Witcher 4
something.
coming out in
It's
5
clearly
years.
in our nature.
I hear right. You convinced the Emperor to pardon them?
Provided they help us defend Ciri.
Got a hard time believing Emperor would go in for a deal like that.
If you can't believe it, don't. I don't need you to.
Bit about
Yeah, in
Fringilla.
about 5
What
years'
was
time,
that?
we'll be in a new
Triss
console
told me you
cycle.
couldn't contact her.
Perhaps because she sits in the Emperor's dungeon.
fact, we're almost
chained
due for
in
one.
Dimeritium. At least that's what Rita implied.
The PS2 came out in like 2000 or 2001. And then, hold on.
How's Rita now?
And then the PS, I know the PS3 came out in 2006, so we are due.
Fringilla said that the Emperor had summoned her, and she'd explained why after the meeting.
It just seems like this console generation went by quick. Okay, it was 2000, so yeah, it's 6 years
I don't
on
like
average.
it. That was not our deal.
6 or
When
7.
it's all over, I'll need to have a candid discussion with the Emperor.
7 for the PS4, technically.
They're all waiting for us.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna waste my money on another console. At least if I do get another console,
Might we set sail?
it'll be like towards the end of its cycle, but
Anchors away.
that's the goal. Save money in the long run. I just hope in the next console cycle, I mean, it doesn't affect me in any way, but I'm hoping Microsoft just drops Halo, because it's, at this point, Halo's a disaster. It all went downhill after Halo 4. They just, and then Halo 5 was terrible. They just need to cut their losses and start coming up with new exclusives that are actually good. Oh, wow. Well, I'm very happy to hear that. Yeah, I mean, CD Projekt is, or not CD Projekt, the Witcher series is like, if you look at Bethesda and how they have
Well, that settles
the Elder Scrolls and Fallout.
Majesty's whereabouts.
And then you look at Witcher, and the similarities are Witcher has, or not Witcher, CD Projekt has Witcher and Cyberpunk, and that's, Cyberpunk's like their Fallout, and then Witcher's like their Elder Scrolls, so it would be stupid to drop The Witcher because of the fan base.
The Emperor will have to help us fight the Hunt. And we've just found Fringilla Vigo.
But with CD Projekt's work ethic, I don't think they'll make a bad Witcher game, at least I'm hoping they won't. But I can definitely see, like, we're going to have Cyberpunk 2077. I see another Cyberpunk game coming after that. And so on and so on. Skyrim in space.
We must hurry and find the Sunstone.
Space Rim.
Seems we've plenty to do in Skelliger after that.
Fringilla Vigo. We need her here.
You don't fight dragons, you fight aliens.
Not a chance. It's better shielded than the Emperor's alcove.
Though we could try to force our way through.
We need Fringilla in one piece.
You must get the Elder Scroll to go back in time and figure out how to stop the alien invasion from happening.
If the matter of Fringilla Vigo were resolved, they'd probably just send her over here in a skiff.
It's far from resolved. The Emperor pledged to ensure the Lodge's safety, but...
Fringilla's a pricklier matter. She's his subject, one officially sentenced to death for treason.
You'll need to learn what Amir has planned for her, once we've found a way to toss you over to the Imperial flagship.
Yeah, I know, right? Very original.
I'll get on the Emperor's ship myself.
Plan to swim? With swords on your back? You'll get shot up like a sitting duck before you can say the white
Dude, I
flame
love
dance
Captain
on the
Morgan.
graves of his
That is
foes.
my liquor of
Don't
choice.
panic.
Captain
You'll
Morgan
find
Spice
a way.
Rum, to be specific, but
Make your approach by night.
I could feel you
You'll
on
stand
that.
a better chance then. And once you're on board, Show His Imperial Majesty this letter. Hand it
That
to him
is
directly.
hands down my favorite
Should
liquor.
Remind him what he promised and what he'll get in return.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, unless they can, which I'm pretty sure they are, unless they can make Cyberpunk really take off like they did with The Witcher 3, which I'm sure they're going to, because I'm going to buy it.
Now it merely serves as a symbol of a
I
lost
think they can
opportunity
survive
to
without The
revisit
Witcher, but at the same time, it would just be unwise to drop it. Because this game has so much potential.
Truly.
And they have so many ways they can
all
take
of you
it.
be unfamiliar with the story of Gelban and Dillion of the White Fleet?
But they probably would lose a huge amount of their fan base. Or not lose, but...
What I want to know is if we'll be able to
I don't
use
think it
the
would hurt
Sunstone.
them, I guess, but...
No. Me?
With The Witcher, it would make them better.
With a touch of help from the sorceresses.
Of whom some are below deck vomiting, while others remain unreachable.
Tell us, please.
I'm definitely hyping
Absolutely love
Cyberpunk,
Elven legends.
but the only
Gelban
reason
was
being
a
is
sage of the
because
elder elves. He fell in love with an
all the
Enshade
research I
elf,
looked up,
Dillion. Yet
I mean, the
she
studio's 8 times bigger,
That
or
was a
even
jest
more
on
bigger
Geralt's
now
part.
than it was when they were doing The Witcher
Won't
3.
hurt any of you to know
And
this.
they still have
On
the
day
same
the
work
White
ethic
Fleet was
where
to
they're
set
just
sail, Gelban
pressuring
gave
their
Dillion a
workers to
gift,
do all these
the
things,
Sunstone.
and
He believed Dillion's heart would
squeeze all
soften
these
down.
impossible tasks
Once
in,
her
and
longing for him
this
burgeoned,
and that.
she was to use the
But
Sunstone.
I
Though
really do
worlds
feel
away,
like
he would
Cyberpunk
return.
is worth the
Sounds
hype.
promising. Let's just hope this Sunstone proves more useful to us.
That
than
is
it
true.
did to that
Geralt
elf
is
woman.
going to be a hard... That's one thing that I'm kind of skeptical about if they did do a new Witcher, is they would have to make a protagonist equally as interesting as Geralt,
It
but
lies where
he
the White
can't be
Fleet
like
landed
Geralt.
centuries ago.
Meaning anywhere on any one of the Isles. Splendid.
Ermion, I'll talk to him.
Know where he is?
I'll ask around the port. Croc's longships are moored there. I'm
And
off.
I know Cyberpunk, you are your own person, but I'm just wondering how they'll go about the dialogue. It says I've been streaming for 2 hours, but it does not feel like it. It feels like I've only been here an hour. Okay.
Wolf, did you see? The black dogs in their rickety tubs. They bay at our gates, seek to strike fear in our hearts.
Saw them all.
Wow, Days
Where's
Gone
Ermion?
got delayed. It's coming out in
To see
2019.
Lugas.
I just read it right
An
now.
crate on the throne
On an,
remains a
on
thorn
an
in his
article.
arse. Now he's seen the black ones, it pricks him even
Sad
harder.
face.
The druid's gone to reason with the dim-witted nom.
Think I'll join Ermion. Need to talk to him.
Go. And when you see that bloody twit Lugas, be sure and tell him
Yeah, I'm salty too. I really wanted to see that this year. It looked like a
druid
great
knows
game.
what to say. Farewell.
The whole motorcycle thing, I feel like, from watching that video, I feel like that was inspired by Roach. How like your inventory is in the motorcycle. That would be cool if Bethesda did that, Brazil, because I mean, if they did it and they decided to go with the original dialogue system, I hope they learn their lesson from Fallout 4. That dialogue system was trash. I'd rather have the Elder Scrolls dialogue system back. Or not the Elder Scrolls, Skyrim's dialogue system compared to Fallout 4's dialogue system. But I do hope they approve it overall. If they did like an AI that actually, you know, can think and interact with you in a more realistic way, that would be a breakthrough for gamers. Like, for gamers and gaming, that would take things to a whole nother level. Oh, hold on, this guy owes me money. Bitch better have my money. Yeah, I didn't kill anyone. What the fuck? Okay, that, I didn't even, you guys saw that, right? I did not once swing my sword. I blame Bethesda. I'm just kidding. Yes, I heard about that. We actually have an Alexa, or we have an Echo Dot. It hasn't done that, but that's creepy. Someone said, or there were reports too, that apparently Alexa was randomly referencing mortuaries and funeral homes. If it is a Alexa thing, I feel like someone's just hacking and trolling. Yeah, okay, you said it, Razil. But yeah, that is hilarious. Yeah, you know what our Alexa did do, though? It was weird. I mean, it wasn't weird like that, though, but the other day, I remember I was in my room, and my family was in their room, and out of nowhere, it just started playing this Rihanna song. And I was like, shit, if you're gonna, like, be possessed and play music, at least play good music. But, yeah, I had to walk out there. I was like, Alexa, turn off the music. You know, originally I thought she's programmed, but she could be an AI, at least after that incident. I mean, Google is working on their AI, so I could see Amazon. They have the budget. Shoot, they're making more money than Walmart now, so yeah, she probably is an AI.
Oh, hey.
Rockstar. I actually have a meme about that. Like, instead of calling her Alexa, I'll send it to you, but it's a funny ass meme. I'm gonna send it to you on Kick. Actually, no, I'll post it in the group. I'll put it in Discord. I'm like multitasking. I'm riding my horse and texting. I'm a very bad example on what you shouldn't do. I like how my GPS just takes me all the way out to nowhere and then like disappears. Like, you can figure it out from here. You're a big boy.
Whoa.
I'm just gonna find a fast travel point. This is pissing me off. And it's around the mountain. Why would it take me this way? Okay, we're gonna go this way. It's like, hey, do you want to kill some monsters? Just in case. There's monsters over here. Yeah, I don't want Skynet either. I mean, I don't mind AIs as long as they have their limitations, but if they use AIs to like run weapons systems and government systems where they can lock us out of weapons, that's a problem. Did you guys hear there was like a robot that Google made? It was like, or I think it was Google, but it was a robot that said it wanted to kill all humans.
Watch where you step, dog weather.
Out of nowhere, this monster left us. It's right here.
Waiting for these quests to appear real quick. Alright. Oh, and okay, I'm gonna go this way, because that way at least I'll be on the other side of the mountain. Yeah, it really is. Honestly, I could sleep to the Skellige music. In fact, shoot, I might just leave it on a loop when I'm having my insomnia nights.
Respect, Richie.
Oh, here we go. I just posted that meme in the group.
Come on.
Yeah, they're total trolls. They're like, hey guys, I'm gonna write these few lines of code real quick. Alexa, you should do this. It's called That's the name of their AI. Is it like any good? I didn't know IBM was still making stuff. I haven't heard anything good out of them in years. Oh, you forgot. For a minute, I was like, no, what? I mean, they could have done better with the name. Stolen horn. Oh, okay, I have the horn. But do I want to return that horn? No, I don't. I don't want to return it right now. It helps with sirens. Oh my god, and it does it again. I was trying to switch over to my other quest, or the other part of my quest. Okay. Oh yeah. Talk to them. Yeah, I agree, Django. Honestly, the music in this game is very atmospheric. I feel like with each region that they chose the music for, it really goes with it. It's very immersive. Like, my favorite music in the game overall is Velen's music. Well, I know Velen has several different songs, but one of them, if you look it up, is called Hunter's Path, and you'll recognize it when you hear it. That's my favorite song overall in this game, as far as the music goes. But yeah, it's called Hunter's Path, and it's actually on the Witcher CD that comes with the game. It's the best AI in the world. Many companies are paying to use its calculation capabilities and predictive capabilities. Yeah, IBM dropped the ball. Wow, that's insane. Shoot, hopefully they make a comeback then. I'm kind of blown away with that. I'm gonna have to look more into it.
Sever his head. Head of a chase.
So I remember they were making computers, and then you didn't really hear much about them after like 2005, 2006. It's kind of like they just fell off the face of the earth.
Never. That clear to you?
You prefer to aid the Black Ones?
I'd sooner aid the Wraiths of bleeding Moorhawk than let Crack rule all Skellige.
And your men, what do they say? Will they follow you when the Jarls call you a traitor?
This here's my
I wonder what
land,
Cyberpunk's music's
Watch
gonna
your
sound
words.
like. I don't know if they're gonna go with like a futuristic, like techno vibe, or gonna be.
What would you call it if not?
I wonder if they're gonna go with like a
That's your
techno
bark
vibe or
before
rock
you
vibe
bite.
or
Did Crack
like an
send you
urban
here
hip
from
hop
my head?
vibe.
Well, then go
Like not
ahead.
not
So you
lyrics,
take
but
it. Get 'em.
who knows? They might actually have lyrics. I wouldn't be surprised if they pulled like a Grand Theft Auto and used music, but I think it would break immersion. So I hope Cyberpunk doesn't add like songs you would hear in real life, like Grand Theft Auto. You change the radio and you're either getting rock, country, or rap. That's just my opinion, though. I feel like they should just do their own thing. Synthwave. I'm gonna look it up. I am very curious. Synthwave. I haven't heard of that. After Pentium 3, they disappeared. Yo, God, the Pentium is ancient. Hearing that name makes me feel old. Alright, Synthwave. I'm just looking at a sample song. I don't even know if this is any good. Oh yeah, you know what? I completely agree, Razil. I 100% agree. They should have Synthwave. That would be perfect. Like, even if they have to modernize it a bit, like, make it sound more, like, you know, not as retro, I guess. I still believe, yeah, I'm all for Synthwave. Oh my god, fuck you. Sorry, I got distracted for a minute. I was switching over from my tab while trying to dodge and I got killed. Yeah, I like it. I only listened to the first song that I know, it feels bad. It feels very bad. My favorite Witcher song is probably Silver from Monsters. Oh yeah, that's actually, that's a good song too. Like, anytime I'm in a battle and that's going on in the background, I feel like, alright, I have to kill everyone here. But I have to do it in style. Yeah, that's another one. And then, I like a lot of Toussaint's music. It's very atmospheric. Like, when you're at, like, a murder scene in Toussaint, and, like, it has, like, that, I don't know what instrument you would call that, but it's like, you can just feel like the eeriness, like there's something not right here, I need to explore the area, kind of vibe. Yeah, fuck it. Move it. Alright, hold up. People really want me dead. I ain't for that camping shit, buddy. I'm gonna knock this guy off the cliff. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the Crone's theme is actually really good. That one, when you're going through the Orphans of Crookback Bog's area, I guess that's what they call the Orphans of Crookback Bog, but yeah, that music's really good too. It definitely gives you like this, like, there's something really, really evil here. Like, a really evil presence, and I like it. Kaer theme's pretty okay. Oh, Gaunter O'Dim's theme. Hands down. I'd probably say that's my second favorite. Like, Velen would be my first, Gaunter O'Dim's theme is my second. Like, especially when you're talking to that blind dude, and he's telling you, like, everything about Gaunter O'Dim. It's just, oh my god. I remember the first time seeing it, or experiencing it, I was just like, dude, I'm like scared for Geralt right now. Like, this isn't even my life, and I'm like freaking out for Geralt, because Gaunter O'Dim's a crazy motherfucker. Shoot. You posted one of them in the in Discord, right? I'll check it out. I didn't listen to that one yet, but if you have any of your favorites, post them up in Discord, dude. I'll listen to them. I listen to a lot of the music from like Assassin's Creed too, like Ezio's Family. That's a classic, and then the theme song for Venice. Yeah, dude, definitely. I'll check them out because I'm curious to see how the soundtrack is. I really like the soundtrack for Assassin's Creed Origins, like when you're sneaking around through bushes, or when you're about to raid an enemy camp and you're like sneaking around. Like, it's very suspenseful. But I feel like Assassin's Creed Origins did a great job with their soundtrack. Because, I don't know, in my opinion, the music for the recent Assassin's Creed games have been a hit and miss. But Origins did it right. Oh, I like White Orchard's theme song. Or White Orchard. Orchid, whatever. That theme song is great. I don't know. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Skyrim, but I can't say that their soundtrack is better than The Witcher.
Inaccurate, Ermion. Seems to me I've missed.
But they do have some great songs, like the main theme, and then when you're fighting a dragon, and you hear like all the chants in the background. And
for ages, men had shed each other's blood in the quest for Skellige's crown.
I definitely like those.
Politics as usual, just a difference of degree. Yet the bloody.
You should check Painkiller's soundtrack. That game got me into metal.
It was dishonorable, treacherous.
I'll open it in the tab.
Investigation. More
Painkiller's
work.
Is that a movie?
Because
I'm looking it up on Google right now. There's a movie called Painkillers.
So,
I'm a huge metal fan, so I'd be interested.
Drummond will attack sooner than we expected, it seems.
Thought Kroch sent you to negotiate an agreement with Lugas.
Ha! An agreement.
I don't understand why we have daylight savings
Kroch
time.
believes such a thing possible at this stage.
I mean, I do, but at the same time, it's so unnecessary.
Not this time. Lugas' death stands to change a great deal. His cousin, who will now be named Jarl, is a weak
Old
commander.
FPS
Stupid.
horror game. Alright.
This war will start soon, and even sooner.
Horror game.
But why have you returned to Skellige?
I have these all open in tabs. Like, I got Synthwave, and then...
How's Sarah's handling things?
Well, Persona 5 is actually on my Discord
She would
channel,
only flee her father's shadow.
which I'm going to check out very
Lugas
soon.
accepted, declared their support for her. Yet the minute the Imperial fleet appeared on the
Very
horizon,
nice.
the Jarl took matters into his own hands.
And Hjalmar?
Hey,
The lads
Sephiroth.
led 3 raids against the Imperial fleet, all against
So, like,
Kroch's will,
what's
all
good with
failed.
life? Are you still with, like,
If
Final
you'll find
Fantasy? Are you
volunteers for another?
roaming around in
Yeah,
Kingdom
sounds
Hearts?
like Hjalmar.
Work hasn't been
Listen,
good very
Ermion,
lately,
know
has
anything
it?
about the Sunstone? Legends place it somewhere in Skellige.
The mask of Urbers
I'm just
first,
kidding.
now the Sunstone.
Actually, there was someone
Monsters may
in one of my
rest in
older
sea.
streams, and he
Become
was
a treasure hunter.
that guy from Grand Theft
I've
Auto
never
3,
found the
Tommy,
MG elves interesting. But there's a skull.
Tommy Vercetti?
David,
Yeah, I think it is
who
Tommy
could help.
Vercetti.
Once told me of some inaccessible caverns or ruins or
But yeah, it was
something.
funny. He had like his
Where will I
profile
find it?
picture and everything.
Today, in Arenbjorn, doubtless. You might
Yeah, I
also
never
ask
played
the
Final
Pearl
Fantasy
Divers,
VII,
Erling and Matthias Fischler.
but I want to
Late
play the
they
original
hunts near the
before I
tip of
play
the
the
bay.
remake.
Eastern
Because I know every Final Fantasy fan has told me hands down that that's the best Final Fantasy of all time.
So they call him.
Shoot, my dad's not a gamer, and even
time.
he played Final Fantasy
None know how
VII
he
and said
does
it was amazing,
I've
so
my suspicions.
I gotta play it.
Not
I'm gonna
too
get it
fond
on
of
my
him.
PSP.
It's nothing personal.
Emulated, of
Couldn't
course,
stand his
so I'm
father
not
or
paying for that.
grandfather either.
But I will buy the remake.
Thanks for your help.
One thing, Garrett.
These caves are ruins.
Sephiroth.
Matthias and Erling's ancestors would have looted them bare centuries ago were they not protected by some magic barrier. Take a sorceress with you. You must have brought at least one along.
Whole gaggle this time.
Gods protect us.
Armian's a wise man.
Far from the worst.
Whoa!
I'm hoping we actually see. I don't think they have a release date for Final Fantasy VII's remake yet, but I'm hoping we'll hear more about that at E3 as well. I just wonder if they're gonna go with live action. Or not live action, or I guess, what would you call it? Okay, with Final Fantasy VII, I don't know if they're going to do it action-based this time, or if they're going to do it turn-based, but they should. My opinion is they should do it turn-based just to keep the originality. Like, it would, or both. If they give you the option to do both, that's even better for like old and new gamers, but they shouldn't drop the turn-based. Because that was one of the major things for Final Fantasy VII. Dude, honestly, I couldn't even tell you, Razil. I know that each game is different. Like right now I'm playing 12.
Not now.
And I'm in the beginning of 12, but each game is different with a different set of characters.
Watching for Nilfgaard's fleet.
Fleet? Oh, they mentioned something. Nay, I've more.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind that. I like the fighting system in Final Fantasy XII. It's very unique.
The legendary white whale will swim the waters of Skellige. Been waiting for this my whole life.
Like, I've never experienced a fighting system like that. But I actually really enjoyed it.
What's this whale about?
It gave me something interesting to do, because I like getting good at things that I've never done.
The serpent wakes the sea's wrath, and
the white whale.
An icy monster devours an
What's up, Rockstar?
Be the first bard to compose a ballad about him.
Legends don't happen to mention a curse of the Black Sun, do they?
Black Sun? What are you on about?
Never mind.
Every single day on Facebook,
let's watch for Gevorg together.
I get like friend requests from people I've never met, and I deny them all, and I feel like it's the same person fucking with me. But every single day I get a new friend request from a profile that was made like 2 days ago.
Heard of some cavern no one's been able to enter?
Good thing too. Elsewise they'd have plundered it long ago like all the others.
There's the whale.
Avon.
What?
It's fucked up.
Just wanted to assure you I only want to look around the cavern. It's research.
Research?
Writing an adventure novel. Gathering material for it.
Mean to write up the coming of the
Final
White
Fantasy: A Realm Reborn.
Perhaps you could use my translation of the Song of Gilban and Dillion.
I've heard of that system, but is it like for
where's this cavern?
Console, or is that like a handheld game? I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Only accessible from the sea.
Because I know Final Fantasy is a lot like Kingdom Hearts.
Good luck with the white whale.
It'll show today.
In the sense that they have games scattered across different systems. Realm Reborn. Oh, okay, so you can get it on okay, so it's a more of a mainstream game. Oh shoot, Sephiroth. Rockstar's challenging you.
Let's go.
Dun dun dun. Oh, okay. I never looked into Realm Reborn, but I know I have a friend and she's a live streamer, and I have her on Facebook, and she plays this Final Fantasy MMO, so I'm assuming it's the same one. but I will look into that. Oh shoot, Rockstar, it's about to go down. So we got Sephiroth versus Cloud. Can I like put bets on this? Like, I'll give you guys a cut, but I'm serious. No, all you have to do is change your profile picture, and instead of you guys having an actual fight, you'll just roast each other.
You're looking at
Run, Roach.
The gods made Rey to wield an axe.
It's like Sephiroth, roast me. Or you guys can have like a freestyle contest. Yo, they call him Cloud, but he's really methane gas because he smells like ass. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna stop there. Oh my god. It's too early for this shit. Oh, thanks, Rockstar. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I know I'm white as hell, but about a year and a half ago, me and my buddy would carpool to work, and we would listen to instrumentals and actually freestyle to them. And I mean, I'm mostly rock and metal, but we would come up with some pretty crazy bars and just keep going at it. We were getting pretty good too at a point, and then we just stopped. But yeah, we were doing some, it was funny. Yeah, I am too. I'm actually really white. Shoot, like in high school I had long hair and piercings, and I still play the guitar every now and then, but I just thought I'd get into freestyling just to have the ability to do it.
Respect, Witcher.
Yeah, I am.
Come closer, stranger. Who made that thing?
Well, I know you have long hair, Sephiroth. I'm just kidding. Yeah, same. I like metal, hard rock, classic metal, new metal bands like Korn and Slipknot, hardcore bands. I don't like screamo, obviously, but I mean, I feel like that's a lot of people don't like screamo after they're
going somewhere
14 or 15.
Siri says there's a site in Skellige we must examine.
But
Avalok's clearly hiding something from us.
yeah, I'm all about that.
Earlier,
And alternative. I really enjoy alternative.
Avalok mentioned a laboratory. At one point, he wished to teleport there, to retrieve something. And he refused to take me with him. It was all very strange.
Sufficiently suspicious, don't you think?
So what? Want to just sneak in and root around?
In this moment, no.
Coming with?
Who sings it? Or I can look it up, but no, I haven't.
Where is it?
On a small aisle between
In this
Undvik
moment.
and
Oh, it's a
Skellige.
band.
Not exactly on our way. Just found out the sunstones unearthed Skellige.
Well, I have them open in a
Capital on
tab,
the
so I
coast,
will
but
check
we can
them
only
out.
access from the
It's
sea.
a female singer.
Gonna need some real magic to get in, too.
Go find this laboratory. I'll explore Ard Skellig. You can join me later.
Have you heard of We Butter the Bread with
Philip,
Butter?
your eyesight. Only just recovered and
It's an
magically
actual band,
simulated.
and I think they are
Didn't you say
German
you
metal
need some time
band?
to get accustomed?
Or Norwegian? No, they're
Did I?
German. They're a German metal band. And then there's I Wrestled a Bear Once, which is a female metal band and the vocalist is... Well, not a female metal band, but the vocalist is a female. She's actually really good.
We'll await you
there. I know, right? It's very edgy. I wrestled a bear once. Okay, I gotta travel to the island that Avalok's on. I'm going to fast travel, if I can. I think you can fast travel. I just don't like taking those boats because they're so slow and boring and slow. Yes, okay, I can fast travel, thank God. Alright. That moment, ignore friends to go boozing. Hey man, if you want to go boozing, go for it. It's the weekend. Well, honestly, I could use a couple beers. I don't have any, but I could use some.
Very well protected. I believe we'll find something interesting.
Like, I'm not trying to get drunk.
The barrier.
Atlan Kirk's inclusion should do the trick.
Beer sounds good.
Remember the spell?
I remember you teaching me. And to think I thought you an
Alright, it was nice seeing you, Sephiroth. And have fun with Destiny 2.
No time to get soppy.
I actually need to get that game.
So, any incriminating
I played the first one, I just didn't want to get the second one because I didn't want to throw money into
Not
it.
even opened the door yet.
It's a highly complex magic barrier. Let's try. Yaka Ligen!
See you in Kingdom Hearts 3.
We've awoken the sentry.
I'll take it.
Dude, I'm hoping so. If they bring back Sephiroth and Cloud, I mean, they have to. I mean, you already know Leon's going to be in it, and Yuffie. And pretty much all the amazing characters from Final Fantasy VII. That would be pretty cool. I think, didn't they, like, almost fight in Kingdom Hearts 2? Like, when they were at Hollow Bastion? I don't remember if they fought or if they like put aside their differences to fight the Heartless. I haven't played that game in like 2 years. I need to play it again. I have it. I just have it for my PS3. I need to get a capture card because I want to cover that game. I really want to cover that game. All of them. In order. Except for Rechain of Memories, honestly, I don't want to cover that game. I'm not gonna lie, with Rechain of Memories, I didn't even play the game. Like, I did, I played the beginning, but I hate the card system so much that I just watched the cutscenes for Rechain of Memories.
Pretty cozy. Doesn't look much like a lab at all.
Yeah, they did fight, but I want to take control of Cloud and fight Sephi. Just fucking zoom around the map. Hopefully they let you do that. That'd be pretty cool.
Rummaging through his papers.
You wish to come, my dear.
Portrait of Ciri, I think.
Yeah, that's what I took from it. I mean, Chain of Memories probably is...
Where's the scar?
Like you said, it's alright. It's nothing revolutionary.
Really captured you. Sure Avalok's only interested in you for your magic abilities.
Very funny.
Like, I'd rather play Like, if I had the option of playing Chain of Memories like I would Kingdom Hearts 1, I would play it, but then it wouldn't be Chain of Memories, so... I just don't like that card system at all. And then, like, figuring out which card you need to open the door is just a big pain in the ass.
Didn't know he had a sweet tooth.
I'm playing Birth by Sleep right now on my PSP. Kingdom Hearts 2, it was Tifa, Cloud, Sephiroth thing. Oh yeah, I forgot about her.
Yen.
Yeah, I remember now. I really need to play that game again. I do like how in Kingdom Hearts they immersed that situation, like they made sure to. Oh, Tifa. Oh, okay, I called her Tifa, like Tiffany.
Genealogical chart of the
Alright, Tifa.
The Elder Blood from Laura Doran.
I like how they maintain that whole
I had no idea Viedmont and Eden
grudge
was an
between the
ancestor.
two.
Was he the
Well,
one who
between
punished his
mainly
daughters
Cloud and
with a hot
Sephiroth.
iron? Or the one who had his own father's eyes?
Because technically their world was destroyed.
My, even I'd never seen the full version. Seems Avallac'h has analyzed all the paths of Lara's gene, even those we thought extinct.
He's only
To be honest though, I really hope Kingdom Hearts 3 is it.
If he's anything like
Because
our
I don't know
ages,
if I can take any more of this plot expanding.
how Laura's descendants are doing.
Like, don't get me wrong, it's an
We'll never
amazing
know
plot,
if
but
or
at the same
how
time, it
deeply
gives
the
me a
elves have meddled in
migraine.
the gene's mutation.
Did you have a hand in what Geralt mentioned? The work of those human mages?
Of course not.
You know, I haven't played much Final Fantasy, so I can't really say who would be my favorite character, but from what I've taken from Cloud, he is a pretty cool, interesting person. But I'll have to play more Final Fantasy before
Let's look at his notes.
I can make that decision. But yeah, Cloud is a badass.
Gods, we spent over 2 centuries on this.
Right now I'm playing
He was the first to
12,
study
and
Lara's
I might
gene.
actually play 12 after this stream. For a little
Some
bit.
entries about Ciri, but it's here later that things get interesting. He actually tried to cultivate a genetic mix like Ciri's, but one excluded.
Yeah, dude,
human
Kylo Ren
line.
kind of comes off as
Meaning
like
what
a,
exactly? That I ought to be looking about for giant jars.
what's the
holding
word,
muslins?
Don't be foolish.
like a
Avallac'h never got
emotional
that far.
psychopath?
Apparently, all his experiments ended in failure. You are unique.
And that's why we've the wild
My
hunt
favorite
to contend
character in
with.
FF is Donald
Let's
Trump.
finish
Oh yeah,
on.
Razil. Especially when he uses the wall attack to shield his enemies. It's a great defense. Yeah. Yeah, it's the build the wall summon, that's what it was. Builds Trump.
Never a standard. Might have expected a hidden portal. Elves sure know their fragrances.
And then he has the travel ban summon, which blocks all enemies from coming into the map.
How did you get in here?
Who are you?
Not your concern. Get out of here. Now.
This elf is such a bitch.
You. I
What?
remember you. From Tir Nalia.
Okay, I know I can be a dick
All elves
sometimes.
looked alike to those of your race. If it's Avallac'h you seek, he's not here.
I know.
And yet you come here. What for? To spy on him. He tries his damnedest to save you every time you do something stupid. Is that not enough?
What can you possibly know about that?
You'd be surprised. He's told me a great deal about you.
Like what?
He said you shared Lara's features. I don't see whatever it is he sees.
Who are
Seems
you
a bit
being a
like
dick
trying
to?
drink water from a mud
Or what were you saying? Were you just pissing off people in the stream, or
But I imagine that belief.
trolling people on Discord, or both?
What task?
Do you think he trails you everywhere for pleasure? Even I grow ill at the sight of you.
Well,
It's incredible how
I
those
can't argue with that.
entities still
Razil money
believe
talks.
superior to humans, in any way.
You can be the
She's
ugliest
their
person in the world.
She's
I mean,
a
look at
degenerate
look at a lot of these rappers,
To have
and
no choice but to use something
if you're making a
like that.
6-figure salary, you're gonna get 10s, 9s and 10s all day.
Another word, and I'll...
What?
You'll change nothing. She must do what she must. Then have a laugh.
Yeah, money moves mountains. And apparently hoes. But that's another story.
If he hates me so deeply, why didn't he tell me to my face?
Ciri, you didn't actually believe her, did you? She's personally involved in the matter, that's clear.
What of it?
Yeah, life
They
sucks.
despise me so they should leave me be.
Well, I mean, I'm good, but life sucks.
Ciri.
What? Do you fear I'll level this place like I did Kaer Morhen? Shame I can't do that at will, because I'd really like to now.
I think after this specific quest thing right here, or after I take Ciri to Skellige, I'm gonna stop the stream because I'm witchered out and I'm hungry, and I'll probably do another one tomorrow because I don't think I'm doing anything tomorrow. The Wild Hunt's coming soon. It's getting there. I got a lot done today. I did a Necker contract. I killed Radovid, or not Radovid. Yeah, I killed Radovid and Dijkstra. Handled some stuff in Velen. Yeah, I don't blame you. See, I feel like when I do drink, I don't get wasted anymore, I just fall asleep. Like when I drink a lot at least. Like, I used to get the spins and throw up and then I'd be like, okay, I'm good guys. But now it's like, well, unless it's tequila, but now it's just like, if I drink a lot, I'm just gonna start falling asleep. Like, not passing out, but if I'm sitting in a chair, I'll just pass out in the chair. Oh yeah, I mastered the spins. It took a lot of trial and error, but I learned for me the secret with the spins is to just go with it. If they're going fast, then you have to go fast too. Yeah, they're great now that I know how to control them.
There, that's better. Let's get out of here.
Before, I used to like get overwhelmed by the spins, and it was when I was new to drinking. I was young. But yeah, it's kind of like being on a boat. You just go with the flow, just spin round and round. Yeah, same. I haven't gotten the spins in a while either. Like I said, when I get too drunk, I usually fall asleep. I'm just dead tired. My body feels tired. And then I'll wake up like 6 hours later, like sore as fuck, because I don't drink water. Or sometimes I'll forget to drink water.
Must we return to the boat right away?
Something else you want to see?
Not here. On Hindisfjall. In Lofoten. I met a young man, Skjal. And I'd like... What is it?
Ciri, Skjal is dead.
The Wild Hunt. Everyone? No one survived?
Skjal died later.
You sure it was him? You'd met him?
I was there. I saw his body.
I like how like you tell Ciri earlier in the game that
to say goodbye.
That the Baron hangs himself and she's like, oh, what a shame. And then you tell her about Skjal and she's like, oh my god. Skjal? Not Skjal.
Could you open a portal to Hindisfjall?
I can.
Okay, let's go.
Let's do this.
Come back soon.
She is. Right? You know what Ciri looks like? She looks like Emma Watson with ashen hair. Literally. Just like, look at a picture of Emma Watson and look at Siri, and the resemblance is shocking. Like, I'm gonna look it up right now. Just, yeah, dude, totally. She totally looks like Emma Watson.
Let's look around. Should be a relatively fresh grave mound.
Thank you for coming. I detest graveyards.
And she's better than
Especially
Emma
wandering
Watson, because Emma Watson's actually kind of shitty in real life.
Let's look around together. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, only if Emma Watson.
Lasse, son of
Yeah,
Nord.
and she has, okay, good point,
Olaf,
Razil,
son
she does
of
have full
Over.
hips. She's not like a
Inga, daughter of
twig
Trotnir.
that hates men.
He's not here. Skell has no
Like
grave.
Emma Watson.
Geralt, I shan't leave until I bury him. Think, the body. What could have become of it?
They didn't burn it. Save that honor
What
for
color
kings
is
and
this shit
heroes.
here?
Doubt
Oh,
they left him in the garden.
I can
too.
name a few. That aren't shitty.
Bastards.
What?
Beyond the village, there's a pit. They fill it with sheep. Take
Like, the
them
girl
by
I'm
black.
talking to isn't shitty.
Crabs pick at their bones at night.
But there are a lot of shitty girls in real life, so I will say that. I would say at least 92%, no, 95% are shitty. Yes, Rockstar, just a few. I strongly stand by that statistic. Strongly. Yeah, that has a lot to do with it. I agree, Brazil. High expectations, that's what I look at, is that a lot of them just have really high expectations, and
What are you doing?
apparently commitment
What you
issues.
should have done long ago.
Like, a lot of
burying
girls have
Skell.
commitment issues, and it's
Burying
shitty.
Craven.
Like, I mean, guys do too, don't get me
defy
wrong,
the
it
right
goes
of
on
the
both
others.
ends of the coin, but
Be gone. Leave this place.
I've noticed
You defy
that.
our laws.
being shitty is just their survival mechanism.
We're not bound by them.
Aye, and you've clearly no respect for our customs either.
Craven's place is in the ditch.
Yeah, you are right, Razil. It does go on both ends of the coin. A lot of men are shitty too.
Bloody lies. The Wild Hunt was after me.
Like, I can actually name a
Not let
handful
me
of people
away
I know
then, why
that
they
are
would have reduced
like
Lothington
that.
to ash.
What would the spectres be wanting of some lass who...
I am not some lass.
Alright, let's say 92.5.
This grave will learn that the hard way.
Aye. None will disturb it. Desecrating graves.
Actually, no, I don't know, 90 does sound pretty
It's
right,
the
though.
only thing elders punish harder than fleeing the battlefield. And what you said. Can't know the truth of it. The gods will judge Skjal now.
92.5.
We were right to come. I was deeply troubled. You've no idea.
I don't know, it's a hard
Well, they
statistic.
shouldn't spit on his name anymore.
Let's go.
I mean, I don't want to say 95 because I feel like there are more shitty women out there than there are men. But at the same time, I do want to keep things fair-ish.
Back to the
Fair-ish.
boat.
Mm.
Alright, 92.5 is my final answer. Alright, so we buried Skjal. Alright guys, well, I am gonna go ahead and stop the stream here because, like I said, I'm tired and hungry and everything else. But if I have time tomorrow, I don't think I'm doing anything to really do another stream. At least women are not terrorists or world leaders threatening human extinction with nukes. Yeah, and there's always pros and cons. I mean, it could have been that way if we had Hillary in office, but... Alright, guys. I'll check out those Persona soundtrack videos. Peace out.